Hi, this is Caroline from The Happy Sensitive. In this video, I wanted to give you a practice not to do. And I wanted to point this out because this is a practice that is shared a lot in yoga. And I really like yoga, I do. But there is a version of yoga where people start teaching you ways to basically dissociate from your body and treat emotions like they're garbage. And that's not a good idea. Your emotions are not garbage. Your emotions are not negative. Your emotions are not just something to get rid of. They are something for you to understand and to own and to process. And so the practice that I wanted to highlight here is this idea of breathing in light and breathing out smoke. When you use that a lot, when you get really good at using that as a way to calm yourself down and deal with difficult feelings and just regulate your nerves. What you're also doing, and I've noticed people do that, I've noticed yoga teachers do that, where I was like, wait, what are they teaching? What are they doing? What's actually happening with their energy? They take all their emotions that they don't like, they take all that energy that they don't enjoy, that they don't want, and they just push it away. So they're like, oh, okay, I just want the good stuff. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then all that stuff that I don't like and understand and that I don't want to deal with, I just throw it away. I just throw it into the room. I just end up kind of pushing it into the space around them for other people to deal with. And this creates all kinds of other problems. First of all, your emotions are there to give you a message. And if you're not hearing the message and you're not willing to receive the message, your body is going to send you more messages. So then you're going to be breathing out a lot of smoke, a lot of smoke, a lot of smoke, and you become like a chimney. You become like a polluting factory. You just keep blowing smoke into the air, and you're not actually dealing with the problem at the root. That's one thing. The other thing is, like, when you have that attitude where you're really focused on these are the good feelings, these are the bad feelings are toxic, I have to get rid of them, is you judge your own feelings and you end up judging other people as well when they have those feelings. And this is a problem because feelings are not bad. No feeling is bad. No feeling is superfluous. Mother Nature is really smart about how we as people were designed. Our feelings have a purpose. It's a way for the deeper part of you to communicate with you about what you need, what's going on, what's happening. But of course, the problem is a lot of us were never taught what our emotions mean and why they're there. And so then what happens is you feel something you don't like, and that's uncomfortable, and you just go, oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, because I don't like it. I don't like how it feels. It makes me uncomfortable. And then the question is, how do I get rid of it? And that's not healthy. It's not helpful. It's a problematic practice. So if you're in a class and you really love the class, but they're telling you to breathe in light and breathe out smoke, what I recommend instead is just breathe and just notice when I'm breathing, what am I feeling? What am I noticing in my body? Don't try to change it. Don't try to get rid of it. Just take that time to notice. Because it might, if you get really good at this technique, it might feel good. You might feel like you're more pure after, but it's not a sustainable kind of purity. And it's a kind of purity that gets you in trouble down the line, and that also affects other people when you do this a lot, or just push away your feelings. I notice this with when I have a conversation with someone and they're really resisting their feelings, and if they're sensitive to energy and they're kind of good at pushing stuff away, sometimes they'll push it towards me, and then I feel it, and then I get this wave of energy over me, and I'm like, whoa. And I'll tell my client, if it's a client, I'll tell them, I'm noticing suddenly there's a lot of this kind of energy in the room, and you're avoiding this. You need to feel this. And it's often such a habit, somebody doesn't necessarily notice that they're doing it, right? So this is not something you can fix by saying, oh, I'm not going to push it away, I'm going to own my feelings. You have to fix this at the root, which means understanding, what are all my feelings trying to tell me? Why are they there? And if you're like, I have no idea why they're there, I made a whole big resource for you in the Happy Sensitive Library with information on different kinds of difficult emotions, why they're there, what they're trying to tell you, how to decipher their meaning. So that really helps. And also you need to tune in and practice going towards the discomfort, right? Just like, and this is where yoga is really great, when it comes to tension in the body, yoga, when taught well, teaches you go towards the tension and kind of find your uncomfortable edge. So don't push yourself into pain, but kind of stretch to the point where you notice something is happening and you notice like, ooh, this is a little bit tricky, like there's tension here. And you want to lean into those poses and stay in those poses to give those muscles time to relax or stretch. I'm not a yogi, I don't know all the ins and outs of that, but there's something about leaning into that tension to help yourself relax and help yourself explore and get into your body and build strength and build flexibility. It's like that with your emotions too. You have to lean into your uncomfortable edge with your emotions as well, and not just treat your emotions like garbage that you can get rid of. All right, I hope that was helpful for you. Thanks so much for listening. Bye-bye.